had to give up $200,000 to play? Of course, I'm not being serious when I say that, but I'm kind of being serious when I say that. Why, in the exact time that Shedeur Sanders starts his NFL career, in his NFL debut, his house is getting broken in at the same exact time? And shout out to you, DJ Bless One. He pulled up an article where it showed the exact time that these three robbers was entering Shedeur's sanctuary at 6:48, and the robbery ended at 6:59. Why is that the same exact time that Shedeur was out on the field making his first start? Now we know we have good news this weekend that Shedeur is going to start against the Raiders this weekend. And salute to you, Shedeur, because your trials and tribulations are about to be ended. You still would have to go through other challenges, but at least that door is opening. And I know you're going to walk through very strong. But let me get back on topic. So while Shedeur is on the field, his house is getting robbed by three suspects. Now, as a veteran myself, I have been through specific trainings. Without getting too in depth, I know what something looks like when it's planned, coerced, or if it's just a robbery, a straight out robbery. And looking at that video of those three men, or who knows, it could have been a possible young lady. But what I do know, they went in there with intention. They knew exactly where to go, and they knew they was looking for specific items. Because we have seen a true robbery on TV before. They running in, they dashing in, they running here and they running there. It was two rooms that they could have separated and went into at different times. They're following each other into each room, looking scared in the hallway. No. They were sent by someone that know that Shedeur Sanders was not going to be home, the layout of Shedeur Sanders' home, and what specific items to grab. Because if it was anyone else that was just coming off the street to rob, quote unquote, a home, they would have been running in and out of those rooms like they were on fire, just grabbing any and everything. Did you even see the bags that they had in their hands? Hold on, hold one. Because I want to show you this. Because this part don't even make sense. Who goes to a robbery with these type of bags? Shout out to DJ Bless One for providing this footage, because I caught this morning. Do you see how these young men are moving? This is not a random robbery. They going in there with intent. They going in there with a specific purpose. They're not even scared or running through the house, tearing stuff up. Look at the bags they're carrying. Who carried those type of bags to a random robbery? And I'm pretty sure Shedeur is living in some type of secure building, apartment complex, house with security. Why, out of all the time, security was not doing their job that night? The same time that Shedeur Sanders is on the field at 6:49 to 6:59, Shedeur Sanders is getting robbed by someone that was probably sent. 9 times out of 10, I'm going to say sent. I've been in the military before. I've been through search and rescue before. I've been through training drills before. This right here was a dry run. I'm not even going to say a dry run. This was a walk-through robbery. They walking through his house. Because any robbery that is random, they're in and out. They're throwing items all over the place. They're separated, one in this room, one in the other room, one down the hallway, and they in and out in 2 minutes. We all seen bank robberies that are staged. Even they're moving with intention. In and out, 2-3 minutes, and they're out. They was in there at least 10 minutes. Now, you know this was set up. You know this was intended. Shedeur Sanders, make sure for now when you leave your home, hire you a security guard to be at your place. Because you know no one can be trusted. Also, put on your alarm. Put on your alarm system. This let me know that, Shedeur, you too trustworthy. One day you're going to wake up and maybe this was your wake-up call. But always put on your alarm system. Have 2 alarm systems in there if you need to. Because you see that maybe someone that you have invited over to your place can't be trusted. They have robbed you. And I know if I feel violated looking at this, I know you feel violated looking at this. And anyone that's watching this video, I know you can resonate. I even feel violated if someone goes in my car without my permission. Why you in my space? Why you in my energy? Shedeur, wise up, young man, and go ahead and create your defense. You're gonna need security on site when you're leaving. You're gonna need your alarm systems activated. You may even need a third defense mechanism because they're not playing with you. I was not playing when I said in the beginning of this video, did you have to pay $200,000 to play? And the answer is yes, because while you were out on the field, as the news articles say, $200,000 in property stolen on the day the Browns rookie QB's debut. Shedeur, I'm gonna pause right there. And also, Shedeur, like I said before, in another video called Shedeur's Annihilation, protect your drink on that sideline. I don't care if you got to take 10 to 12 to 15 unopened bottles of Gatorade or water on that sideline with you. Protect your drink, because if they can do it while you're home on the field, just imagine what they can do to you on the road. Do not drink out of those bottles. Bring your own bottles. Bring your own unopened bottles on that sideline, because who's not to say that they'll put something in your drink? You need to treat your own sideline like it is a club that you've never been in before and you got a drink on the table. Of course, you can't take the drink on the field, so if you don't finish the drink, throw it in the trash can. But get your own bottles. Bring your own bottles unopened. And have a spotter directly behind the sideline watching your own bottles. You don't want nobody to switch out your bottles, unopened bottles, for another bottle they have put something in. We're talking real life, Shedeur. This happens. I expected it during the Rams game. Shedeur, I've seen you sacked before. You was the most sacked collegiate quarterback in history. So I know how you respond to being sacked. But some of those sacks I've seen in that Rams game, when they had you fold up like a pretzel, I knew something was wrong. Your energy was off. Your demeanor was off. And I truly think the reason that Kevin Stefanski pulled you out of the game and wouldn't allow you to finish that 2-minute drill is because whatever they put in your drink had wore off. Hold on. I ain't talking out the side of my head. Hold on. Let me get this video. And let me go get some more evidence. And then I'm going to let you go. Shedeur, protect yourself. Your house, your sideline, your energy, your demeanor. Home games and away games. And definitely what you drinking and consuming at these games. We even seen some of those games in Colorado last year, the year before. And we kept saying, are they putting something in their food? Why are they playing like this? Are they putting something in their drinks? The team just seemed off. You don't think it happened? Huh. No one is safe from spiked drink. Look at all these different star athletes across all the sports, across all sports, talking about drinks being spiked. Come on now. Oh, and let's not talk about what happened at the Diddy parties. Girls was getting spiked drinks without even knowing. So Shedeur, if it can happen to them, it can happen to you. Regular people, influencers, star athletes, Even Dante Wilder claimed that his drink was spiked. Even he felt different. But it happens at all times. It either was Holyfield, Mike Tyson, or Lister that claimed that their drink was spiked during one of their boxing matches. Come on, let's talk about it. Shedeur, protect your drink. I'm sending warning, Shedeur. I'm sending warning, Shedeur. Protect your drink on the sideline. Because if you QB1 Kevin Stefanski, he ought to probably have the mental breakdown. Because Kevin Stefanski has threw up so many challenges and loopholes, so many challenges and hurdles for you not to play. And now you're about to play a game that I'm pretty sure he was eyeing for Dylan Gabriel. What? Be careful. Be careful. I'm just thinking outside of the box. Because you did not look right during that Rams game. Yeah, I know you was playing with bad old linemen. I know that. And like I said, I've seen you sacked before. But this right here, I've never seen you sacked and your body respond this way. It's like your body was too loose. It's like you didn't have control over your body. And you was trying to fight it. I know for sure you was trying to fight it. But something was wrong. I've never seen you sit on the field out there sacked. And the way they was rolling you over and folding you up, no, something was wrong, Shedeur. Protect your drink. Protect your drink. Bring your own drink, Shedeur. Bring your own unopened drinks. And anyone watching this video, if you go in a setting that you think you may know or may be unknown to you, protect your drink too. It happens to any and everybody. Oh, and Shedeur, I don't know if it was this team member. I don't know if it was this team member, 55 or 75. I'm not sure. But you need to also watch your teammates on that field. Watch that O-line. Because either they missed the call or something was miscommunicated. Because this right here should have never happened. One of your teammates on the left-hand side of this circle, who is he guarding? This blitz is coming directly at you. And one of your teammates is behind his teammates with his hand on his back. Who is he guarding? Not one time did he think to turn left and see if a blitz is coming your way. You're lined up directly for that hit. Shedeur, watch yourself in all your surroundings. And Bounty Gate is real. You don't know who knows someone on the Raiders field that's making calls to take you out. Oh, you don't believe me? Oh, let me let you hear Ross Tucker, who was so gleeful in sharing this information with us last week. His own 85-year-old grandfather called him when he was playing against the Baltimore Ravens when Deionsanders was on the team. And his 85-year-old grandfather, who should have been worrying about his health on a daily basis, is calling in favors to his grandson, Ross Tucker, to take out deionsanders for $10,000. Huh, you don't believe me? Listen to this and I'm gonna let you go. This is real out here, Shedeur. Protect yourself.
I'm not really sure why with Shedeur it's more than football. I think obviously his dad has a lot to do with it. Listen, I still remember, guys, I'm not kidding you. My grandfather, okay, who played in the leather helmet days, like God bless his heart, he hated Deion Sanders so much that in 2004, I was starting at center for the Bills against the Ravens. And this is when Deion came back and was playing for the Ravens. He offered me 10 grand to take out Deion in the game. My grandpa, okay? I was 25, he's 85. Okay? He doesn't even know what a bounty is. He doesn't care. But he hated how much of a showboat Deion was that much. So I think that's where some of it comes from. And you take it all out on Colorado football and on his son.
So because they still hate Deionsanders, even today in 2025, they taking it out on his sons. They taking it out on Colorado. Hold on, let me go back to that clip. What he just said.
He hated how much of a showboat Deion was that much. So I think that's where some of it comes from. You take it all out on Colorado football and on his son.
Yeah. So there we have it. I just showed proof on the hate that goes deep for the Sanders family, starting with his father. But because they couldn't get to his father, they taking it out on Shedeur, Shiloh. I wouldn't even be surprised if they taking it out on his daughters in behind the scenes. And we know for sure they taking it out on Colorado University, even though it is the second highest rated collegiate football team that's nationally televised. Deion, you know we have our suspects about Pat Schumer and Rob Livingston. So we telling you too. And I know my sister on the other channel, What She Said Sports, have been sending out warnings to you for months. And we all sending out warnings to Colorado and Deionsanders. Everybody be safe out here on the streets, because you think it's a game of football, but it's more than football. And even Ross Tucker just said. So until next time, just a reminder, you get your notes, you get your drink, and you get your vest, because we vested up today. Oh, this is a different perspective on a lot of things. I'm thinking outside of the box. So if you haven't subscribed, make sure you subscribe to this channel. Make sure you like and comment. Even the haters unfound my channel, and they dropping comments, and I'm responding like it ain't nothing, and I'm popping my collar. So until later, Vestas, I hope you enjoyed this video, because it is informative and educational. And all, as a disclaimer, all hypothetical. I'm just talking in hypotheticals. But if you know, you know.